I was just before you came, I was looking at my phone, and there was a post that came up from Eckhart Tolle uh, for, I guess, a course that he's offering, and it raised the question of how do we remember who we really are? That's the title of the class, essentially. And this really is so interesting how when we get so small into our little worlds and the problems that we have in our little worlds, we do lose who we really are and what we're really made of.
Yeah. And we are connected to everything. And there's nothing better than being in the desert to really know. So it hadn't rained for almost 2 years when I was out in the desert. And so it was getting to that place, that critical moment. So the women in the village were doing these dances of, to bring rain, to bring rain, to bring rain. The day it rained in Gore, Niger, it was jubilation. And something shifted. My house was pretty good, but this particular day that it rained, I woke up. And if you ever learned a foreign language, you go through those plateaus. And this day, I understood. And I was like, I wonder what. I was going to the different elders in the village, like, yeah, when we were talking like 3 weeks ago, you would say that again. Like, I can understand you now. And the earth, that Sahel's like, like a cracked earth, right? Just scorching, cracked earth. And so now it rained on the earth. People ran out to plant seeds. So I was on a farm. We were planting seeds, and you could feel the earth sigh. Needed that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been so connected in all of my life. And that I was like, I feel like the earth kind of just shifted a little bit. Like, oh, that felt good. Yeah, put that seed in me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get a glimpse of that, you can't unknow it, right? You have to remind yourself not to get, why am I in this little conversation with this person that has no fucking idea? And they have that inside them too. Like, so that's what I'm trying to help people find is like, bro, you messing with, you have so much more that's available to you that you don't see. And so I'm trying to help you see that. And it's crazy when you're doing this work and then actually, especially the kids in juvenile hall, when the lights go on. I got that's the whole bit, maybe another podcast, just the stories of when I see the kid and the light goes on. That's like, I've gone out in juvenile hall in the parking lot and broken down. Like, whoa. Like, I blew that fucking kid's head. We blew each other up.
Yeah.
We blew each other up. And when a kid, like, gets it, like, oh. Like, what? Yeah, man, you can do that. Like, what? Yeah.
That's a powerful thing. It seems like it's part of service and being of service and how important service is, I think, to humanity. It's part of what differentiates us from other beings in nature. We are certainly part of nature, and yet this element of service is seems like it's sort of uniquely human. We compete, of course. We have lots of bad attributes. Mm-hmm. Ego and competition and status and class and race and predatory behaviors, all the bad things. Mm-hmm. And yet we also have this element of service, and that seems like it's been a big part of your life.
Yeah. And I don't know if I even see it as I understand service, right? But for me, it's like the bounty of life isn't what we share. Mm. So what you may call service, for me, is like, bro, I'm just sharing this. Mm-hmm. Mm. And so when I see people, it's kind of like the quote from the prophet Khalil Gibran, the prophet, and he talks about the he goes, what shall tomorrow bring to the overprudent dog, burying his bones in the trackless sand as he follows the pilgrims to the holy city. So I have read that many times at Tufts, and that's one of the books that got me through my tough time at Tufts. And when I went to the desert, I had that book in French, and I was reading that with an elder in the village, Amadou Amadou, and we went over that passage. And so it was then I truly understood what that passage meant, because he was a Muslim and he had made his pilgrimage to Mecca. And so he's like, oh yeah. He goes, so when you make that pilgrimage to Mecca, like getting there is, you go through the trials and the tribulations to actually get to Mecca. But once you get to Mecca, he said it's a feast and a fete beyond all feasts and all fetes. So this, going back to this passage, and what shall tomorrow bring to the overprudent dog, burying his bones in the trackless sand as he follows the pilgrims to the holy city. So you're following these people that are going to a place where once they get there, you'll have everything. So as opposed to share the little bit that you do have with these people to help get everybody there, you rather keep it to yourself and try to hide it from them, and then you hide it from yourself. That's what people are doing. It's like, share a little bit the bounty is in what we share. And like, I'm not just saying that, but like I've felt that, I've lived, people have invited me in.